dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
On the set. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, let's hit it. Come on. Let's walk. Switch it, come on, switch it.
First down, Murray. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Watch the run.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside, they can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
24 is the mic. Switch up. 24 is the mic. On the army.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Here we go. Now the wolf. Right by 4. Let's go. Drive on. That's it. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
65.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
A 1-yard loss brings up 2nd and 16. At the 35-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 16, Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Line 54. Here we go. Here we go. It's a 6. Pull it. Now. Shift. Check 24.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Geis, his first carry of the game. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Geis. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First down, Lions.
52 is the mark. 52 is the mark. That's the pass. Back. Sponge. No. Chance. Whip. Watch the whip.
A first down throw for Brissett. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Check that. We don't like 52 right here. I got it.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
First down, Detroit.
Brissett to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Under 10. Under 10. Slam, slam, slam.
Here's Brissett. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Check, 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 check. 52's the mark, boy, 52. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. 52's the mark. Watch Mike, watch Mike. Ready? Mike 52, Mike 52. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone. We go.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And 7 at the 36-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, watch the leg. Wide, get wide. Check. Any weapon. Fresno.
A give running right is Chubb. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. They complete it to Hill. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Back now in Atlanta's 2nd quarter action, the Falcons with the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And here we go on 4th down with Murray. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
You don't want to see me. You don't want it. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check your hot read. Look, 64. Wait. Hey, watch
Murray trying again after the pick six. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running on first down, Eckler. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
24 is the mic. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. 24 is the mic. Hey, let's get that.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
24 is the mic. Who that? Who that? 24 is the mic. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Blood. 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 Short.
They do go for it. It's Murray. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, this is Geis. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a run with Geis. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now Ballage, he's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run here with Ballage. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation.
Now a hit and a loose football. Taking it right down Broadway. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Mike, 54. Here it comes. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
Just like that.
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 25 yards that time. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 28-yard line.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Right there. 54. Right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
And he's got it. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Chubb, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Nick Chubb hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing, Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Check now.
They'll throw now on the final play. Taking a deep shot here for That's caught inside the 20. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
We go work.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Darius Geis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Blue down.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Brian Burns in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Tackles.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jair Alexander. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that back.
From the gun, here's Brissett. He's got his man. That's Hardman. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll run with Geis. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They run it with Balaj. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, it's Balaj. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Watch out.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. On 2nd down, Eckler. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
54. Mike 54. Here we go, D.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Second and 6.
Let's go! 18 Gator, 18 Gator. 54, Mike, 54. Hold on. Check 24. Yep, go.
Here is Eckler. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Falcons on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Check, lucky.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Switch gears.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Right there, 54. 54, Mike.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll run with Chubb, and this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On play action, it's Murray. And he's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Check 99.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Newton. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A gain of 22 yards.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 3. Count. Rush in.
Out of the gun, Geis. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
SOS. Check 4.
Geis with a carry on second down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
full strength. Check 52. Will. Check 52's the mic. Yep. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Over. 636.
Brissett now. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. No gain on this defense. No gain. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Stop your whining.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Now Brissett on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
Good bit. Motion. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Murray now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
3 down. 24's the mic. Watch the screen. Pass. 24's the mic. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 24's the mic. Know your job.
Now Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's going to be a lower down. Check. Crunch. Shift.
Now Brissett. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
54. You ain't going nowhere. Check. Check. Match box. Right. Exit.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He completes it to Jones. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Murray to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Me. 52's the mic, boy. 52. Echo. Right here. Let's go. 52's the mic.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
52 by 52. Ready up.
Here's Brissett. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Brissett. And he's going to go down again. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Falcons, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands, jump in the man. Oh, deal with the hands, thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable.